Welcome to today's Arch Capital Update. Now, amidst the chaos that this year has seen, we've talked mainly about investment markets, but today I'm talking, change tact a bit and talk about some of the legislative agenda for superannuation and some changes that have been passed that have sort of been missed because everyone's been more focused about health and safety this year than bits of parliament, I suppose, and bills that have been passed. So really a big change that's happened in the super rules. If we wind back the clock in terms of when I first started out advising about 20 years ago, a key age in super was 55. That was the first age you could start to access your super. And then it became 60. So 60 became a very exciting age because you could suddenly retire and have tax-free income. And that was a huge change brought in by the Howard Costello government, this notion of tax-free retirement. Then 65 became a bit more of a bigger date, and suddenly it's gone from 65 to 67 and no one's noticed. And why is that the case? Well, just this year, just a couple of months ago in August, they passed a bill that allows the contribution levels to now be made up to the age of 67 when the old cap was 65. So that's quite good. We've got a lot of clients, a lot of people around that age where you had to really make sure you got all your contributions in before 65, and that's now been passed to go up to 67, which opens up some good planning opportunities. So if you're around that age, early 60s, you've got a few more years. If you're 65, even better news because you've got a few more years to maximise your contributions. A bit of detail to all that, so reach out if you've got any questions in how that might apply to you. The other big thing in the papers, today's Financial Review, and it's been pretty topical if you're interested in this stuff, about the super guarantee and also what's called the Callaghan Review, another review into super. But it's really important because now we're seeing, I think, a bit more practical view about what really are the issues. Superannuation as a thing, as a policy, is actually a really good idea. Unfortunately, there's been lots of problems with it. So there's a bit of a halt on the proposal to increase super guarantee levels, and I think that's a good idea until they sort out some of the problems in the industry, which are being sorted out. But I don't think you should be increasing your super guarantee levels because it really does affect your lower middle income earners more than the higher income earners before they make the system more efficient and much more transparent. And we're certainly on that page. We want everyone to have a greater interest in their super, but we want their super to work harder for them and not so much for the industry. So a few changes there. One, the age from 65 to 67, and some topical things going on behind the scenes in legislative changes. Hope that's been interesting. Maybe not. Maybe it has been. Let's hope. But anyway, have a good weekend. Thanks.